you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local district, school districts, and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Isaac McQueen with Kevin Lawless, coming to you live from South Medford High School, Spiegelberg Stadium in Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
New phone?
Yeah, with US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Hello and welcome back to South Medford High School, Spiegelberg Stadium, where we're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our sponsors, business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for this event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. We have the McNary Celtics traveling down here to Southern Oregon, Medford to be exact, to battle the South Medford Panthers. As the South Medford Panthers run onto the field, the Panthers have high spirits. A fantastic start to the season for them, 2-0, with a staggering 54-point differential, scoring 62 points total for the season, with only 7 points given up. So that'd be a 55-point differential. I can do math. Now, McNary coming into this game today. McNary coming into this game, 0-2, but they have played two of the top 10 teams in the state of Oregon. Their first game was played against Laker Ridge, where they took a 47-0 defeat. Laker Ridge, I believe, ranked 6th in the state. And then last week they played Tualatin, where they lost 44-19. Tualatin's ranked 8th in the, or I believe it was, no, 6th.
I thought Tualatin was 6 and Lake Ridge was 8, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked it up before the game, and now I've forgotten.
The rankings have changed a little bit over the course of the last couple days.
Including South Medford, who
South
was
Medford is
ranked
actually
at 10.
ranked. So I just got this. Laker Ridge is 10, Tualatin is 6, South Medford. South Medford coming in at 8. Clearly the best team in the Valley.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll visit with our sponsors, and we will be back on Table Rock Sports.
You do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to TableRockSports.net and this presentation of Friday Night Football here in South Medford. The Panthers coming in tonight 2-0, ranked 8th in the state. McNary coming in 0-2, ranked 40th in the state. Now, spoke to Coach Singler before the game for the Panthers, and he is not reading anything into these losses that McNary was dealt, for the fact that they played two of the top 10 ranked teams in the state their first two games. So kind of the old coach's line. Don't take anything for granted. Know your role. Play to your potential. Do not play down to your opponent. And you need to understand that in the game of football, at any given moment, anyone can get beat.
Yeah, Coach Singler is a wily veteran. He knows that McNary has beaten them in the past. They beat him last year, in fact, and apparently it was a pretty rough game for the Panthers. So he takes them seriously, as any veteran coach would. Every opponent at this level could be a disaster for you waiting to happen. But we'll see how this plays out. As you mentioned, the losses that McNary have also already suffered were really lopsided. And yeah, they played a couple of teams that were ranked very highly in the state. But a 47-0 loss is still a really tough loss.
Absolutely. Captains are out in the center of the field. From what I'm gathering, it looks like South is going to be kicking towards the south end zone. Or they'll be receiving. Yep, South will receive the ball in the south end zone. McNary will receive at half. We'll be back with Friday Night Football after this quick break.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Welcome back to TableRockSports.net. We are ready for kickoff here in Spiegelberg Stadium in Medford, Oregon. The number 8 Panthers battling the number 40th ranked team in the state, the McNary Celtics. Back to receive for the Panthers. So we have number 5, Josh Phillips. Number 1, Jesse Dyer to kick off for the Celtics. Ball fielded at the 10. Fumble. He picks it up, moves it out, just right to the 25-yard line. That's where South will assume possession. On comes the defense of the McNary Celtics as well as the offense for the South Medford Panthers. Coach Singler singing the praises of the O-line for South, saying that they're really kind of the surprise factor this year for the Panthers. Kind of the stalwarts, all seniors, all experienced. Did a fantastic job of protecting their quarterback in crunch time last week. Here's South. Shotgun formation, trips right and left. Right a shot up the middle. Nice gain. About 9 yards up to the 34-yard line. Hit that hole hard. Big gaping hole. Was patient with it. Second and 1.
He was spectacular last week against Del Norte. I don't remember how many yards he actually managed to rip off, but he looked really good all game long.
Something to look for in that game. The sky sweep was really working for South against Del Norte and their stout defensive line. They were really relying on that deception because Del Norte stout up front. Here's the handoff to Scheid again. This time he's going to be swallowed up for no gain. Number 8, Evan Lawson in there for the tackle. Defensive end, Evan Lawson. Swallowing that up. 3rd and 1. Panthers about 50% last week on 3rd down conversions. Let's see how they do here. We got 3 receivers wide. Running looks to be an RPO set. They're going to pan it off, and he's got a big hole for a gain of about 6 out to the 40. First down, Panthers. Great job by the quarterback, Deacon Edgar, reading that RPO and letting his star running back get the first down. And really, South Medford is at their best when they are running the football. 3 wide receivers left. Ooh. Looks like we're going to have a false start on the Panthers. That'll set them back 5 yards. I tell you what, Kevin. Last week, one-on-one in this booth, it's a balmy 75 right now.
0 complaints.
It's quite spectacular.
Yeah.
Felt like I was in the sauna last week.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Deacon Edwards takes the snap. Quick shot out to Josh Phillips. It's picked off! Number 2! Hunter Roberto runs it in for the touchdown. McNary, 6-0. Screen pass set up for Josh Phillips. He couldn't handle the ball, but we do have a flag on the play, possibly a block in the back. This might be coming back, but I do believe this is going to be McNary ball either way. Even if it isn't a touchdown, this penalty came after the interception.
Holding? Is that what that was?
Maybe.
I think it was holding McNary.
We'll see what the call on the field is. I thought I might have seen somebody hold on the return to spring him free, but I could be wrong there.
It was a terrific play either way. You know, the pass came out nice, and the receiver just couldn't quite hold on. Bobbled it into the air, and the D managed to snag it and go.
Well, the players seem to not know what's going on either, so there's some sort of confusion going on. It's going to be McNary ball at the South 35-yard line.
It's like 1st and 10 from the 35.
1st and 10 from the 35 for McNary after the turnover by Phillips. Trips right, Running back in motion. RPO. Couldn't quite wrap up on that play. We're going to get a nice little gain of about 5 yards. Hunter Roberto with the run. Down to about the 28-yard line. McNary, fairly young team. Have some seniors, but mostly comprised of sophomores and juniors. Out to Robert. Again, this time he's stumbling and bumbling down to the 19-yard line. It's going to be enough for the first down.
Big hole there generated by the offensive line for the Celtics on the left side of that Panther D.
Jackson Alt stays in the shotgun formation. Hunter Roberto out left. Jake Allen in the running back position. Here's the snap. Back to pass. He's got single coverage. And they're going to call a pass interference. Just a little tug on the shirt there. Kept number 23, Ben DeVos, from getting to a spot in the back of the end zone. So that's going to give McNary a first down on the hold. Number 7, Jacob Ferret, called for that hold. Ball will be placed at the 10-yard line. Jackson Alt under in the shotgun formation. Jake Allen stands behind him at the running back position. Looks like we got a time issue. McNary runs the zone read. Reed, kick to Jake Allen. He's going to stumble forward for a gain of about 4 out to the 11-yard line. Second and goal.
I think he hurt his left arm on that play a little bit.
Yeah, Jake Allen grimacing a little bit, but he stays in the game.
He does. I don't think he's happy with his left arm.
Mike DeClose out wide. Jesse Dyer out wide as well. RPO, he's going to get in there for a touchdown. McNary. Beautifully run zone read. Hands the ball off to his running back, Hunter Roberto, and not St. McNary. McNary High School is on the board. And this stadium is silent, Kevin.
Yeah, you know, Celtics made him pay for that turnover. And it only took, what, 3 plays?
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminiscent of last week against Del Norte.
Exactly right.
Del Norte scored on their first drive.
Yep.
However, it didn't come from an interception.
Yeah.
Deep in their own territory, mind you. Jesse Dyer to kick the field goal. Snap, the kick. It is good. 7-0. McNary will be back.
There's a penalty flag on the field.
That was a late flag.
Yeah, it was. McNary's acting like it's against the Panthers. They're still running off the field, but we haven't seen an official call yet.
Officials in conference down at the 2. Wonder if they're just going to assess this penalty on the kickoff. Wait till we get word. Oh, we got a personal foul on the defense. This will be assessed on the kickoff. All right, well, we'll be back after this word from our sponsors at Table Rock Sports.
Life, things aren't scripted. If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Table Rock Sports in this presentation of Friday Night Football. McNary High School getting on the board first after the costly interception down at the 30-yard line of South Medford. Penalty assessed on the field goal try, so that moves the kickoff all the way to the Panthers 45. I imagine he's going to boot this through the end zone. Dyer to kick, and he does just that, boots it through the end zone. St. Mary's will take the ball on the 20-yard line. Well, St. Mary's in their first drive.
You mean McNary?
How am I doing this? It's because we live in the valley. I live next to St. Mary's.
That's what it is, man.
My goodness.
Yeah.
The Panthers on their opening drive. The Panthers on their opening drive. Successful in moving the football. Just a costly turnover.
Exactly.
On a screen pass out to Josh Phillips from Deacon Edgar. And credit to McNary. They capitalized on that turnover, and that's what a good team will do. Here's Deacon Edgar back to pass. Flings one out to Josh Phillips again. He'll gain about 6 on that play. Well, 2nd and 4 coming up for the Panthers. Panthers O-line stout up front. They've been doing a great job up until the turnover of opening big gaping holes, and the South is getting huge chunks of yardage in the run game. Trips right. There's the RPO. Edgar's going to keep it. He's got some space. He's going to rumble and bumble down to the 35-yard line. First down, Panthers. Sensing there's a little sense of urgency from the Panthers here. Now, you don't have to get it all back in one play, but a little pep in their step after a rough couple of series to open this game for both the offense and the defense. 3 wide receivers wide. Andrew Walker isolated out left. There's a handoff to Scheid, and he's going to be swallowed up. No gain on that play. Met at the line of scrimmage by big number 50. Will Green. Boy, that's a football name if I ever heard one. Will Green. Love it. Number 51, Andres Hermosillo Vega in on that play as well. Deacon Edgar pass. He's got a man, but he underthrows him. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what this is about. Late flag coming in after the play was dead. Boy, the speed there of Andrew Walker was on display. He just blew past that guy.
Holding defense.
Defensive holding.
That'll help the Panthers' cause.
This will result in a first down for the Panthers.
You know, prior to the game, both coaches were talking about the need to keep the play clean all night, limit the penalties. And it has not been a penalty-free first quarter.
10-yard penalty for McNary. Already kind of a sloppy game as far as penalties are concerned. But this benefits the Panthers. Deacon Edgar in the shotgun formation, drops back to pass. All linebackers released. Design, quick screen pass design. Edgar got it out quick, but McNary sniffed it out. Loss on that play. 2nd and 11. Coming up for the Panthers. Well, looks like they're going to give him the spot back at the line of scrimmage. Forward progress back to the 46-yard line of the Panthers. Panthers have yet to get into enemy territory. See if they can do here. Here's Edgar. Scheid in motion. That's Phillips in motion. Rolls out. Got a man. Hits him. Number 81. Tanner Tuggle with the catch. And the junior gives the Panthers their second first down of this drive. Ball will be spotted on the McNary 35. The Panthers been able to move the ball at will this half. Just the one turnover was costly. So looking good, getting some good momentum for the Panthers. Deacon in the backfield. Here's Scheid. Scheid takes it up the middle. Tough run. Gain of 4 out. He's marked down at the 32-yard line. Now, in this situation, this sort of down and distance last week, this was Andrew Walker time. They target him in the pass game. They get him the ball in sweep packages. We got Walker isolated out wide on the right. Little scoop pass to Scheid. He's got some daylight. Cuts back. He's still on his feet. Down to the 15. He's going to be brought down at the 13-yard line. Monster run by Scheid. First down, Panthers. Great little flip pass to the inside.
That was a well-designed play.
Looked like we had a guard pull from the right side. Came over, just cleared a massive gap.
Yeah. It
Scheid
looked like
found the hole.
a pass play rolling out to the left, and then they managed to flip that ball forward, and it paid off.
The art of the game is deception. Andrew Walker isolated left, hand off to Scheid. He's going to barrel his way. Tough gainer, tough running. Up to the 10, gain of 3. We're going to have 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line. South Medford now knocking on the door, looking to redeem themselves after the costly turnover on the first series. Once again, shotgun formation. Scheid in the backfield. Fake handoff, roll out. Incomplete. Looking for the fullback. Number 43, Noah Humphrey couldn't quite contain that pass, but honestly, probably wasn't going to do much with it either. That was pretty well read by the McNary Celtics. Boy, as a Golden State Warrior fan, it's sure hard for me to say the word Celtics.
Make you flinch a little inside every time.
Well, no, we won, so I'm good.
Okay,
but
all right.
Still, the battle is fresh in my mind. Little movement on the side. Deacon rolls out right. Looking, throws. Touchdown, Panthers! Awesome. Awesome throw by Deacon Edgar. Panthers are on the board. Number 14, Ty Henry on to kick the extra point. Deacon Edgar will hold. Great little naked bootleg out to the right. You had a receiver camp out in the back of the end zone. Oh, and the field goal is no good. Shorted it.
Yeah, was that point after attempt blocked, or was it just shanked a little bit? I couldn't tell.
I think he just missed the kick.
All right.
We'll be back after this quick word from our sponsors here at Table Rock Sports. Stay with us.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium in this presentation by Table Rock Sports. Thank you to our sponsors, John L. Scott, Lithia Medford, for making this presentation possible. South responds. Nice little touchdown pass by Deacon Edgar in the corner. Caught by Josh Phillips. Looks to me like we're going to have a decent little ball game here. South moved the ball at will on that drive. However, they could not kick the extra point. So we got 7-6. McNary fielded at the 15. Cuts back. Got a little room to run. Nice return all the way out to the 34-yard line for McNary. Now the South defense takes over. Anchored by their stellar D-line, the stellar linebacking core. Number 43, Noah Humphrey, and number 42, Dylan Espinoza, were forces in the backfield for the Panthers in the last game. D-line anchored by the big man. And when I say big man, I mean number 54, Makani Manuai.
I'm still focused on the fact that the Panther marching band just played a Rick Astley tune, and I wondered if that was an homage to head coach of the Celtics.
I doubt it, Kevin.
His last name is Astley, am I right?
I doubt it. And, until you said the name Rick Astley, I had no idea
who I was talking about. Yeah. Sorry, I'm aging myself, man.
2nd and 9 from the 35-yard line. Drops back to pass, nearly intercepted.
Yeah, that was close.
Just threw it a tad high. Whenever a ball is tipped, it's dangerous. Quarterback Jackson Alt, senior, 6 foot, 192 pounds. Plays defensive back as well. Looking to get these McNary Celtics a first down. It's going to be tough. We got a 3rd and 8 on their own 35-yard line. Alt in the backfield. Drops back. Nearly intercepted again. Number 42, Noah Humphreys. That was Dylan Espinoza. My fault. Dylan Espinoza read that beautifully, knocked it down, and McNary will be forced to punt. Back to receive. Number 5, Josh Phillips for the Panthers. Number 1, Jesse Dyer will boot it for the McNary Celtics. Well, the Celtics on their first drive looked really good right there. Quick little 3 and out. See if the Panthers can maybe add some points to the board. Last 2 drives, really, up until the interception on the first drive, and then the last drive, they moved the ball at will. Nice spiral kick. Phillips receives at the 32. Cuts back. He's got some space. Flag on the play. He breaks out left. He's at the 35, the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10. Brought down at the 5. There are flags on the play. We'll have to see what those are. Great run by Josh Phillips. But it looks like this one's going to be coming back.
I see 3 flags on the field.
See what the call is. Based on the coaches slamming stuff in the box next to me, I don't think it's good for the Panthers. Now, what might be interesting is they might be debating on whether there was actually contact made on this play. But it looks like this is going to be coming back to about the 40-yard line. Oh, they're going to say tripping and holding. I still don't know what the call is, Kevin.
I'm not sure either. I thought that last gesture meant offsetting, but I'm not sure what he means by that because they clearly moved the ball back, right? Or
well,
was that roughing the kicker and they were going to let him kick it again? What was that? You know, that's what happens when you look away for a second.
Looks like they're going to have tripping the punter. Well, that was the initial call. Now they're conferencing here. Based on what I'm hearing from the coaches box next to me, which we sit next to the South Medford coaches, they're confused as well. So,
holding on South.
Holding on McNary.
McNary.
Tripping.
And
so they're going to replay 4th down.
okay. Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Well, we're going to re-kick.
And pick up some flags, fellas.
And yep, we got a couple flags on the field.
There's another one out there in the middle of the field.
All right, well, so we are going to replay 4th down.
Do-over.
Josh Phillips back again. Boy, I feel for Josh Phillips. He just had probably one of the greatest returns of his life.
Yeah, he was real fired up about it, too. Let's see if he can pull it off a second time.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And,
yeah.
Well, all for naught. We're going to go run it again. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-6 ball game. McNary on top.
I think McNary seemed unprepared. Are they going to throw in a different unit? Or are they going to punt?
They're punting. I think they're just punting with a new set of guys.
Okay.
New O-line. Some of the same guys stayed out there. But kickoff plays can be really exhausting. Different punt formation as well for McNary. Here's the punt. End over end. Phillips fields. And he's met immediately and brought down at the 33-yard line of the Panthers. Panther offense returns to the field. Moved the ball successfully last drive. Started their 27-play drive for a touchdown. Missed the extra point, so we stand at 7-6. Deacon Edgar standing in the backfield. The senior quarterback takes the snap. Hands off to Scheid. Scheid, little hole. It's about a 2-yard gain up to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Panthers. Already a pretty sloppy game with penalties. Lots of penalties. Some of the best grammar I've had in a long time. Lots of penalties.
You make me feel better every day.
Edgar takes the snap. Out to Scheid. Scheid takes it. He's got a hole up the middle. And flags down again. This one's going to be coming back.
Is that another hold, do you think?
Another hold. Well, it was exciting for a minute, but this one won't stand. Oh, going against McNary. So this will stand. Thought for sure we got a hold call on that play.
I thought so too.
So, advantageous for the Panthers. I imagine they're going to decline this penalty and just take the gain.
Is that tacked on to the end of the run?
Tacked on.
Is that some sort of personal foul? Again, I didn't see the call.
Yeah.
That moves the Panthers all the way down to the 33.
Edgar underthrown. There's going to be another flag on that play. What are the over-under and flags on this game, Kevin?
Boy, I'm glad I did not place a bet. I'll tell you that.
My goodness. This one's going to go against McNary.
Yeah, I assume that's a pass interference call of some kind.
Well, he didn't get his head around. If the DB does not get his head around, doesn't make a play on the ball,
there you go.
They're going to call that every single time. So PI goes against McNary. That's going to move the ball up another 15 yards, all the way up to the McNary 18-yard line. Well, the Panthers are moving the ball at will, not necessarily of their own accord, but they're moving the ball up the field. Deacon Edberg back. Ooh, we got a jumbo package in. Number 54, Makani Manuai in the backfield. He blazes a trail up the center for a gain of about 3 up to the 15. Actually, they're going to give him, they're going to mark the spot at the 12.
It's kind of an interesting play design. They put him in as a fullback, essentially, kind of a decoy. He runs up the middle, and Shive darts off to the right.
Looks like he's staying in for this package as well. Gain of 6. Second, or gain of 5, so we're going to have 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line. Manawani in the backfield again. Scheid behind him. We got trips right. Here's the snap. Handoff to Scheid. Scheid will be met in the backfield and brought down for a loss. Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Panthers. And that will do it for the first quarter. At the end of 1, the McNary Celtics 7.
I think that was just a timeout, my friend.
Nope, that's end of quarter.
You're right.
End of quarter.
Yeah. Maybe I just misheard the announcer, you know?
Maybe.
Don't listen.
McNary Panther, or I'm sorry, not the McNary Panthers. McNary Celtics 7, South Medford Panthers 6. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Trying to keep you on.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris will always be there.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. The South Medford Panthers facing 3rd and 7 here on the McNary 10-yard line. Deacon Edgar back. 2 wide receivers split wide each side. Deacon drops back to pass. He's got Scheid in the backfield. He cuts upfield, but he's not going to make the first down. It'll be interesting to see what South does here. Do they go for it? Do they kick the field goal based on that extra point? I don't know what you do. Looks like they're going to go for it, Kevin. And I would.
It's early in the game.
Early in the game, you're moving the ball at will.
Your offensive line is playing well. I'm curious to see what kind of play they pull out of the hat. You think screen, inside run? What do you think they got up the sleeve, Isaac?
Well, the sky sweep was successful last week. You got to think McNary's expecting it, but here they do. They set up in the same option package that they have for the side sweep. Deacon Edgar takes it, throws back of the end zone. Touchdown! South Medford. Going to the stalwart, Andrew Walker for the touchdown. Boy, he came out of that break, Walker did, so fast. When he planted his foot and turned left, he just left his defender in the dust. It was really an easy throw for Deacon Edgar.
Yeah, he had a 5-yard cushion by the time he caught that ball. I don't know if I managed to catch it in the lens of the camera. I tried real hard, but
how that kid is not getting more pub, I don't know.
I don't know either.
He is blazing fast.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was a beautiful route, too. Set up the DB for the inside route and then planted his right foot, turned on a dime, and was just free in the end zone. Like nobody close to him. South's going for 2 here. And there it is. Walker again. South Medford goes up 14-7 after the successful 2-point conversion. Once again, South Medford, bing, bang, boom, moves the ball up the field for the touchdown. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors. Stick with us.
New phone?
Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. This broadcast by TableRockSports.net. The Panthers march down the field, score again, take the lead 14-7 on the touchdown pass from Deacon Edgar to Andrew Walker, and then successful 2-point conversion from Deacon Edgar to Andrew Walker. Andrew Walker back to kick off for the Panthers.
he does it all.
Ben DeVos back to receive. And this ball will go into the end zone. McNary will get the ball on their own 20-yard line. 11 minutes, 7 seconds remaining. Quick strike in the quarter for the Panthers. McNary on their last drive, 4 and out. Gained 1 yard in total on the drive. Scored their first touchdown after a interception off a tipped ball that was thrown to Josh Phillips. Hunter Roberto with that interception. And then on the ensuing return, play was brought back due to a hold. Alt in the shotgun formation. Wide receiver in motion. Rolls out right. Kicks it out to Jesse Dyer. He's going to be met at the 20. No gain. Run out of bounds by number 81. Tanner Tuggle.
Looks like they gave him a yard or a little less.
Yeah. 2 feet. 2 feet on that gain.
Yeah, so well defended on that read option.
3-4 set for the Panthers. Gabe Statsic up front along with Manawai. Here's the running back out to Roberto. He's got some room out to the right. He's going to bring it out all the way to the 30-yard line. Flags fly again.
It's like could be holding on the part of the Celtics, but the second flag, I'm not sure.
I think we got a holding on the Celtics out here.
Yeah. I think
looked like Manawai was set to make the tackle, but he could not release.
Right.
Like he was being held from behind. Manawai was right there. And for him not to make that tackle, felt as if there was a hold, and that was certainly the call.
Yep.
So that's from the spot of the foul, so 10 yards from the spot. That's going to move the Celtics back to their own 12-yard line. 2nd and 13 now.
Penalties a real factor in this game so far, Isaac.
What does my buddy Troy Aikman say? Drive killers. Alt in the backfield, 3 wide receivers left. 1 split wide. Here's the pass. Overthrown. Looking for a flag, but a rare no flag play in this drive. Number 2, Hunter, well, actually, who was that? Number 7, excuse me. Jabol Balos was targeted with that reception, but just throwing a touch high. He had him, he just threw it high.
Yeah, it looked like there's a little separation there, and it could have gone.
Big number 73, Will Gunter for the Panthers, a sophomore, anchoring that nose guard position. He's commanding 2 defenders at a time, or 2 offensive linemen to block him. There he is again, double teamed. Here's Alt, breaks free. Gets it out to number 6, Jake Allen, who cannot quite get the first down. Gain of about 6 on the play. Not going to be enough.
About 4th and 4. Looks like they're going for it.
4th and 3, according to the stadium scoreboard, and they're going to go for it. Now,
I believe
they
them.
might also be trying to draw them off sides and call a timeout. That's a possibility. We'll see. Panthers show blitz. Now drop back into coverage. And they're not going to get it. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Panthers take over on downs at the McNary 28. The Panthers have taken control of this game on both sides of the ball. And on that drive, the penalties are what did in McNary. Could not overcome the holding penalty. Panthers looking to take advantage of great field position here. Taking the ball on the McNary 28. 3 wide receivers right. Josh Phillips out left. Deacon Edgar under center. Bad snap. Edgar's just going to fall on it.
That was a smart play by a veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he couldn't field it cleanly, so he just fell on it.
Yep.
That's what you got to do. Number 56 under center. Anthony Del Pizzo, Jr. Just a little slip there. First fumbled snap I've seen from Del Pizzo this year. Snap is good here. Deacon Edgar out to the screen. Scheid got daylight. He's going to break it out left. Run out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you can see that first down marker there. He was only a couple of yards shy of the first down.
That gain of about 12. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Panthers.
Looked like a nice little screen setup, yeah.
Got to imagine this is going to be a 2-down situation. But they're moving the ball well. As long as they don't fumble or throw a pick, South Medford moves the ball at will. 3 wide receivers out right. We've got Andrew Walker all by himself, single coverage out left. Deacon Edgar's going to take it himself. He's got enough for the first down. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're going to spot the ball at the 17-yard line. So once again, Panthers convert for their 7th first down of the game.
Again, the experience of the offensive line for the Panthers really starting to make itself, very noticeable.
4 for 4 on 3rd downs.
All seniors, all
Panthers
playing
as well.
together for the last couple of years.
Edgar looks back. He's looking. Oh, wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Missed zone coverage there. He thought he had a DB deep or safety coverage over top, and there was nobody there. That's going to be a touchdown. Deacon Edgar connects. You see who he threw to, Kevin?
Say that again.
He threw to number, looks like 24.
Yeah.
Wes Clark on the touchdown. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it looks like Wes Clark on the touchdown. Ty Henry back to kick. Here's the snap. The kick, and the kick is no good. Well, Panthers with a fantastic drive of 28 yards. Take it over on the 28-yard line. Drive the ball in 5 plays for the touchdown. Panthers really just moving the ball at will. And McNary will try to get something going on this ensuing drive. Number 24, Wes Clark, just ran a quick little wheel route out to the left, and when he broke out of his route, nobody followed him. He was wide open in the end zone, and Deacon Edgar made the right read. He actually had a couple of wide open receivers on that play, but he chose the right one.
Again, Coach Astley for the Celtics did mention prior to game start that he was looking for better communication out of his defense with each other and fewer errors, and so far it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Well, the one area of concern for the Panthers is the kicking game.
Yeah.
Phillips back to kick there, kicks the ball out of bounds, so the ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. McNary will take over there.
Yeah, that's 2 missed point afters.
McNary on the right hash takes over at the 40-yard line, 35-yard line. I always forget we're not in the NFL here. We don't take over on the 40. 35-yard line. Oh, back. Allen with the run. He's going to be met in the backfield and swallowed up for no gain. Panthers sniffing that out. Jake Allen couldn't quite break 3 on that one. He's upset with himself. Felt like he could have made a cut, or maybe upset with the blocking. Either or. But he was met by a whole host of Panthers.
Yeah, Jake may still be playing a little bit hurt. He's still acting like that left arm might be bugging him a little bit.
Allen comes off the field. Here's Alt in the backfield. Shotgun formation, receives the snap. Looking, nothing open. Being chased, he's going to throw it to number 85. Jacob Hurst, but he can't rein it in. Ball thrown a little bit high. 3rd and 9 now for McNary.
Panther defense looking strong as well. They were in the backfield and had the Celtic quarterback on the run on that play.
So the Celtics are going to take time. We'll be back after this break. Stick with us.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. 3rd and 9 for McNary. Panthers show blitz. Now the linebacker drops back into coverage. Here's the set. Panthers bring 3. Got a receiver. He catches the ball, and he breaks free. He is down to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, McNary. Wow. What a turn of events.
And just like that, they're back in the game. Took a little time out. Must have seen something they liked.
Beautiful.
And Coach Ashley called the right play.
Coach Ashley dials one up. Alt finding Javol Balos, who catches the ball, found a little soft spot in the coverage.
Yeah, I think that was about the best pass of the game from him so far.
Alt dropped it right in there, and when he turned, there's one missed tackle, and the speed of Balos turned on, and he just burned everybody down the field for a 65-yard touchdown pass. Wow. McNary back to kick the extra point. And that sucked the wind out of this crowd. Wow.
Yeah, it got quiet quick.
It did. From 3rd and 9 to a touchdown, and
yeah. You know it's a shock when the band stops playing.
Yeah, exactly. And McNary having no problem with their kicking game. They rail it home. 2014 now in favor of the Panthers. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to this broadcast of TableRockSports.net. Back here at Spiegelberg Stadium, McNary strikes and cut the lead of the Panthers down to 6, 2014 in favor of the Panthers. McNary now back to kick off. Dyer will kick off. I'd like to remind you to make sure to visit Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River on your next trip to the beautiful town of Grants Pass. First-class food and a new menu awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. What were you going to say, Kevin?
It's the climate.
It is. Dyer to kick off. Phillips back to receive. Phillips will field the ball at the 12-yard line. He'll bring it up the right side of the field. Got a hole up to the right. And he will get it all the way up to about the 30-yard line. We got a little skirmish on the field.
Flags everywhere.
Number 41, Carson Robb, for the McNary. Looking at the wrong roster there. It looked like Cameron Ferrando was in on that one, and then a host of Panthers. Really hard to see the Panther players' numbers with those black jerseys from up here. But got to imagine there's some sort of blocking happening on somebody didn't let go and somebody gets thrown to the ground. And
looks like the initial was holding Celtics, but there's a mess to untangle. I think this might take a while. Personal foul Panthers, personal foul Panthers. Is that right? Did I read that right?
That's what it's looking like. tell you, I can hear Coach Singler in the box next to us.
He doesn't sound happy,
He
does
does not sound happy with his players. Not that he's upset with the call, but
it
seems like something was amiss. Now, I was following the action on the play, and I didn't catch what was happening on the back end there. Did you happen to see what happened,
I
Kevin?
did not. No, I was actually doing the same. I was following some of the action with the camera, and I didn't see what was going on that far side of the field.
Well, at some point, we'll get this replay feature up. Maybe we can go back and
look at some of these things,
look at
right?
some of it.
Yeah, in that particular case, I don't think you would have seen it anyway because I wasn't covering it, wasn't following it well.
I forget.
I apologize to all you at home for that.
Only one camera.
That's exactly right.
One day, Table Rock Sports will have multiple angles. But for now, hey, we're doing a great broadcast with one camera. I like it.
Well, there is an element of keep it simple, stupid, right?
Yep.
And that'd be me in a nutshell.
Have we got a call on the field yet?
You know, they've made a couple of calls, and right now they just moved the sticks.
Moved it all the way
They've
back
got
to
it down at 1st and 10 on the 15.
15. So we got a couple personal fouls.
That's what it looked like.
On the Panthers. I didn't catch any numbers.
I didn't either.
And Kevin, I'm going to be 100% honest. I can't read the numbers of the Panthers that well from all the way up here.
It's tough. And as the light starts to dim a little bit, it's even tougher.
Time to invest in those binocs.
You know, it looked like initially there was a holding call on the Celtics, and somehow that resulted in a couple of personal penalties on the part of the Panthers.
Yeah, that's what I suspect. Usually those skirmishes start with a hold or somebody blocking and not letting go, and then it's always the second person who gets flagged.
Right.
That's just how it goes. All right, so the Panthers, they will take over on their own 15-yard line. They 15-yard penalty after the personal foul. We have 7:21 remaining in the second quarter. Panthers lead 20-14. McNary looked dead to rights in their last drive, but then after the timeout, a quick strike, 65-yard touchdown pass from Alt to Balos. Here's Scheid. Quick little hitter up to the 5-yard line on the sweep. Gain of 5. It's actually Phillips on the carry. 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. Every run play seems to go well for the Panthers. Big chunks of yardage. 5 yards on that play.
Now, Celtics D has stiffened a couple of times when they're running right up the middle, but they seem to be able to get some room to the outer edges.
Well, we'll see how this does. Sometimes these little skirmishes will get a team going, and maybe that was what McNary needed. Another gain of about 4 up to the 28-yard line of the Panthers. We've got a 3rd and short coming up for South. Once again, 100% on 3rd down conversions today. See if they can keep that streak alive. 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. Three receivers right. Walker all by himself. Out left. Scheid in the backfield. And we're going to have a flag on the play.
Celtics are applauding. I think they're happy with the call, whatever
It's
it
like
is.
a delay of game on the Panthers. And that's going to back them up 5 yards. So we go from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6. Falling apart mentally here for the Panthers. Just
again, penalties are, as you said, a drive killer.
Well, sometimes those skirmishes, they'll benefit one side and they might hinder the other. Here's Edgar back to pass. He's got Jones wide open. He's going to catch that ball at the 50-yard line. 1st down, Panthers. He was wide open. They cannot single cover him because he will burn whoever's out guarding him every single time.
Yeah, he's got speed.
Gain of 26 on that pass play. Panthers move into McNary territory. Ball will be spotted at the McNary 48. Just a straight go route, and Edgar underthrew him. If he had hit him in stride, it would have been a touchdown.
Agreed. Yeah.
He did not hit him in stride. He threw it a tad behind. Walker had to slow up. But, you know, that's a blessing and a curse playing with super speedy receivers. Edgar rolls out. He's going to throw another bomb, this time to Walker, but he overthrows him this time. Once again, if they connect on that, that would have been a touchdown as well.
Absolutely right. He was out in front of the defense by a good 5 to 6, 7, maybe even 8 yards.
That's a tough throw, rolling left.
Yep.
Kind of throwing over your left shoulder.
Yeah.
But they took their shot, 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Sorry, Kevin, go ahead.
I was just going to say one of the things I remember from playing ball was that during practice, you ran at one speed. And during the game, you ran at another.
Edgar back again, drops it off to Scheid. He's met behind the line, dropped for a loss.
Yeah, that was no gain.
Going to lose 2 on that play. We're coming up on a 3rd and 12, but I imagine, once again, 2 down territory here for the Panthers. They're 5 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. It looks like South's going to take a timeout. We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors here at Table Rock Sports. Stick with us.
New phone?
Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Speedway. Edgar back to pass. He's got Walker. Oh, dropped. Dropped at the 10-yard line. And I bet you Andrew Walker would want that back. He laid out for it, couldn't quite rein it in. And that's the first 3rd down of the game that South Medford does not convert a first down. And it looks like they're going to punt.
Looked like a terrific play call. And boy, that looked like it was in his hands, but
once again, he hits him in stride. It's a walk-in touchdown.
Yep.
But couldn't quite connect on that play.
Looked like they were off by inches.
Would have been a spectacular catch, but I think Walker's thinking he could have made it.
Fake.
They got the fake, but no, they're going to punt it away.
Little pooch punt.
Ooh, fielded at the 5. Dangerous play. Number 1's going to be brought down. Dyer couldn't make it back to the 10. He's going to be brought down at his own 9-yard line. And that's where McNary will take over. 4 minutes, 43 seconds remaining. McNary will receive at the half. 20-14 in favor of the Panthers. McNary taking their time, using the clock. They'd like to eat up all this clock and then score right before half. That'd be the ideal situation, I think. Alt in the backfield. Got Dyer in motion. Little sky sweep. Dyer out wide, and he breaks up the side. He's going to get a gain of about 5 up to the 15-yard line on the sky sweep.
He thinks he might have been held by the face mask, and he's not happy about it. He's complaining to the ref.
Yeah, he's asking for a face mask call, but none such call will be given. You never know. There's been a few late flags today. They're actually
many flags, some early, some late.
Some on time.
Some on time.
Some very punctual flags.
Yeah, exactly right.
We are. So they're going to actually spot him at the 14. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for McNary.
Yeah,
Celtics looking to capitalize again. Oh, hands off. This time to Roberto. And he cuts his way, stumbles, rumbles, just does not want to go down. Very low center of gravity. He gets all the way out to the 25. That's going to be enough to move the chains for a first down for McNary. A couple of missed tackles on that play as well for the Panthers. But, you know, Hunter Roberto, only 5'8", but a stout 185. Great running back, short and stout. Barry Sanders comes to mind. Terrell Davis comes to mind. The short, stout running backs. Roberto in that category. Here's Roberto again. He's going to power his way for a gain of about 3 out to the 28-yard line. McNary eating up clock, burning time, being slow, methodical.
So running back for the Ducks, Jaquiz, was it Rogers? Jaquiz, remember?
Yeah, Jaquiz Rogers.
Yeah.
Played for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
Played in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The infamous Super Bowl, I do believe.
He was not a big
against
back.
The Patriots. Balos in formation. Ooh, dangerous pass there.
Yeah.
Manawai breaks that one up. That stops the clock, more importantly, for the Panthers. 3rd and 7 coming up. I've been impressed with this 3-man front for the Panthers in this 3-4 set. Stasic, number 84. Manawai, number 54. Number 73, Will Gunter, holding it down. Here's the snap, 3rd and 7. Rolls out left, looking, doesn't have anybody. Ooh, overthrows his receiver, number 11. It's going to be 4th and 7. Looks like McNary's going to punt on this play. I believe he was looking for Balos on that, but Balos was double covered, so he threw to the under route and just missed the throw by a hair. He had him, threw it a scotch to the left. There's the word of the day, Kevin, scotch.
Scotch. How do you spell that?
S-C-O-C-H. Here's the punt by Dyer. Oop. Short kick. Going to be picked up by the McNary Celtics. At the 43-yard line, that's where the Panthers will take over. Well, a couple of big plays on their last drive, but couldn't capitalize and score. Missed a couple of plays. Now, they had a 26-yard pass play to Walker on that drive, but ball a touch underthrown, and they really missed a touchdown on that play because had he been hit in stride, he was gone. And then, once again, they hit him on a crossing route that would have been a touchdown, but maybe a little bit mistimed on that play. It wasn't really overthrown, but it was a little mistimed. And now the Panthers resume here at the 48 or the 43-yard line. Walker, sky sweep, shied up the middle, and that one's going to be swallowed up. But a flag on the play. I wonder what this is going to be. It's anyone's guess, really, Kevin. Maybe a hold. I don't think I saw any holding on the play, but I could be mistaken. Offensive holding, that is.
That's what it was, though.
This was going to go against the Panthers. It's going to be holding. We're going to move the ball back 10 yards. We're going to have 1st and 20 now. Well, 1st and 19 for the Panthers after the hold. 2 minutes, 56 seconds remaining. You would think there'd be another deep pass coming because the defensive backs,
they just haven't been able to keep up with the speed of the Panthers receivers, so I wouldn't be surprised if you were 100% correct.
got some DB help over top. Here
Rolling
comes.
right.
Deacon Edgar keeps the ball. He's going to have some space. He's going to run all the way out to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a little bit farther. So he went from 1st and 19 to about a 2nd and 6, so a 13-yard gain on that play. Deacon Edgar making the correct read. That time they had safety help over the top on Andrew Walker. They were looking for Walker, but McNary did a good job covering him up. Here's Deacon in the shotgun set, shied by him. Shied to pass. Throws to Phillips. That's going to be enough for the first down. Actually, that was Andrew Walker. Andrew Walker again. Obviously the favorite target of Deacon Edgar.
Definitely called his name number a couple of times tonight.
It's going to move the chains. Ball will be spotted at the McNary 46-yard line. Medford up to the line. Andrew Walker left, 3 receivers right. Edgar rolls out. Got a man underneath, caught. Post to a flag route. Flag route was open. That's going to move the chains again.
That was number 14.
12-yard gain down to the 31-yard line. Medford once again moving the chains. The Panthers really all night moving the ball at will, with the exception of the last drive where they just had some mistimed throws. They're getting anything they want offensively. And really just one mistake on defense the whole game. That was the touchdown pass to Balos. Panthers really playing a complete game, even though the score doesn't necessarily show it. Got a man underneath. And he's going to be tackled by Dyer. Gain of about 6. Out to the 23-yard line. Crowd wanting a personal foul on that play. I believe they were a little too rough on the tackle.
Yeah, they're looking for unnecessary roughness. They're not going to get it.
Nope. Dyer comes out. Deacon Edgar back to pass. He's got some room to run. He breaks free, but there's a flag on the play. This one's going to come back. And crowd excited. He ran over a McNary defender at the end of that play. Might be a holding call, defensive holding on McNary, because that flag came in the backfield while Edgar was looking to throw. Then he tucked the ball and ran. See what the call on the field is.
Holding defense.
Yeah, just as I suspected. Edgar was not looking to run on that play. Naked bootleg outright, looking to throw, and his receivers could not spring free. And, you know, Kevin, tonight it's been the case that if a Panther receiver cannot break free, it's because they were held.
That's certainly the way it looks so far.
It's pretty much the way it's been all night.
Yeah.
These receivers are just getting open at will if they're not held.
Well, they've got a terrific combination of speed and the ability to run a route well, and that's hard to defend. And again, one of the things that Coach Astley talked about prior to the game start was the idea that his defense was just not communicating well. So he's looking for better teamwork on the part of his defensive line. Meanwhile, the veteran offensive line for the South Medford Panthers really starting to exert themselves. They're looking more and more physical as the game goes on.
Safety help on the side of Walker outright. 3 receivers left. Shied in the backfield.
What is the delay here?
Minute 10 seconds remaining in the half. Medford would love a quick strike right before the end of half since they have to kick to McNary to start the half.
Now the ball's on the game and they start the clock.
1st and goal for the Panthers. 1st and 10. First down marker will be at the 1-yard line.
They just stop play again. Somebody take a timeout.
Timeout McNary. The Celtics will want to talk this over as the Panthers are threatening. Thank you for watching TableRockSports.net. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back. South threatening. Here's Edgar. The keeper up the gut. He's got space. He's going to be brought down in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Deacon Edgar with a keeper up the gut for 6. Looks like the Panthers are going to go for 2 here.
This is another well-designed play.
Well, sky sweep. Out of that sky sweep, they run a few options. And Edgar did the right thing. He kept the ball on that play. Ran it up the gut. This terrific O-line opened up a massive hole. And Edgar took it from there. Panthers going for 2. Another sky sweep. Roll out. Same play as the last one. He's got a man in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, number 18, Isaac Valdez.
I think that's number 15, my friend.
Oh, it's number 15.
Yep.
My apologies.
No,
Gannon,
it's all right.
Gannon Jones with a 2-point conversion.
Very nice.
And the Panthers take a 28-14 lead.
And again, wide open in the back of the end zone.
Same exact play as the first
2-point
conversion.
Yeah.
Roll out right. We had Andrew Walker off the sweep, diving into the front corner of the end zone, and then had a wide receiver running in the back of the end zone, and he ended up being the one. And all Edgar had to do was lay it over the linebacker beautifully for the conversion. 28-14, Panther lead. Minute 4 seconds remaining in the second quarter. I'd like to remind you, at the half, we will have the Lithia halftime show. So stick with us for that. Minute 4 remaining. Josh Phillips back to kick for the Panthers. Balos Roberto back to receive for McNary. 28-14, Panther lead. Moving the ball at will all game, and there's no exception on that drive. Here's Phillips. High arching kick, fielded at the 1-yard line. Fumbled. Balos recovers, though. He's going to bring it up the middle, and he's going to get some space out to the 20. Now he cuts back, but he's going to be met by a few Panthers. Dragged down. Forward progress out to the 19. McNary takes over with 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Interesting to see what they do here. Will they try to quick strike for a touchdown, or are they just going to run this out knowing that they're going to receive at the half? Alt back in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers left. He's got Dyer out wide right, single coverage. Alt back to pass. Throw a little under route. That ball was tipped. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Panthers. Not much going for the passing game for McNary. A lot of tip balls, both at the D line and in the secondary. With the exception of the touchdown pass, 65-yard pass, catch and run by Balos. Really not much going for the McNary passing game. And that's credit to the secondary of the Panthers. They have, for the most part, swallowed up these receivers and made it almost impossible for Alt to find them. Here's Alt. Takes the snap. He hands to Roberto. Roberto's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and maybe drag his defender up to the 20 for a gain of 1. Alt looking for a call, but no flags on the play. Panthers are going to take a timeout. Looks like the Panthers think they could get the ball back with a little time and maybe make one last effort here to score a touchdown. We'll be back at Table Rock Sports after this word from our sponsors.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. Singler using a timeout. 3rd and 8 for the Panthers. It's looking like if they can get a stop here, the Panthers are probably going to burn another timeout and try to get this ball back with some time and maybe score one more time. Ooh. Alt back. Looks to pass. Ooh, throws over the top. This is going to be intercepted by Walker. And he's going to get out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Now, as far as an interception goes, not the worst one. That's essentially a punt. But you would want that on 4th down, not on 3rd down.
And they didn't have to burn the timeout.
Didn't have to burn a timeout. 23 seconds remain in the half. The Panthers could put together a little drive. 1 timeout remaining for South. Let's see what they can do here. They've had some wide open looks on some deep shots downfield. You got to think that they might take a couple shots here. I'll try to go in the half, up 3 touchdowns. Well, there's some real miscommunication on the part of the McNary Celtics. Players coming on, players coming off, players frustrated. And here comes the Panthers.
It's like they're throwing in the extra defensive back.
Deacon going to hit Walker. Walker, a little space. He's going to be met after gaining about 9 out to the 41-yard line of McNary. Panthers are going to burn a timeout. So gets him a little closer. Instead of a 55-yard throw for Deacon, now we got a nice little 41-yard throw to the end zone. But you got to imagine they're going to try to quick strike a little closer, get up to the line, maybe clock it, and then take a shot, maybe 2 at the end zone. Depends on how quickly they can move. Strategy here for the Panthers probably, hey, we complete this pass, we got to sprint up to the line, we got to get there, we got to clock this ball because we're out of timeouts. Panthers back to the line. Tuttle, Walker out left. Deacon drops back. Got a man open. Touchdown, Panthers! Wow! Gotta love the aggressive play calling by Singler. Drew it up beautifully, and once again, the speed of the Panthers on display. Just ran right by the DB, Deacon threw a beautiful ball, just laid it right over the top, and it was a walk-in touchdown for the Panthers.
Going to go for 2 again, or are they going to kick it this time? What do you think?
Well, with a 3-touchdown lead, might as well practice your kicking. And that's what the Panthers are going to do. Because at some point, if you get into the playoffs, you're going to need a kicking
kicker.
game.
Yeah.
You're going to need somebody to
You're
kick.
probably right.
This is Hunter back to kick. And this one's going to be blocked.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. But that's 3. 3 PTs. All missed for one reason or another.
This time, kick was blocked. Still, Panthers go up 3 scores, 34-14. 7 seconds remaining in the half. The Panthers coming on strong here at the end of the quarter. Really just exploiting the defensive backs of McNary. Now, McNary's playing hard, but the speed of the Panthers is just too much for McNary at the moment.
Well, you know, in the beginning of the game, you were talking about the fact that the Panthers have a heck of a running game. And last week we saw that in action against Del Norte. But clearly the coaching staff of the Panthers has found a weakness, and they're going to exploit it. You're absolutely right. The speed of the Panthers wide receivers is just too much for them at this point.
Well,
see what kind of adjustment they make at the half.
Officiating kind of plays a role in this because the officials are not letting McNary get away with any sort of holding in the secondary. And with that kind of wrapped up, the Panthers are just able to get anything they want as far as route running goes. Roberto feels the ball. He's going to bring it up the left side. He's going to bring it out to the 30. Slams into 5 Josh Phillips and tumbles down to the 33-yard line. 1 second remaining in the half. McNary will come out, probably snap the ball, maybe kneel it down. Who knows? Maybe take a shot. Might as well. What do you got to lose at this point? (34-14), Panthers in command offensively and defensively. Just really one mistake defensively. Missed assignment, maybe missed coverage, led to a 65-yard touchdown for McNary. But other than that, it's been a dominant effort on both sides of the ball. They're going to hand this one off to number 6, Jake Allen. He's going to tumble forward to the 36-yard line, and that will end the half. Well, the Panthers putting points on the board. They lead the McNary Celtics 34-14. Thank you for watching this coverage of Friday Night Football by TableRockSports.net. We will be back after this word from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. Halftime show coming up next.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add crunch to your lunch as you head into turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
How do you find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
You're hot.
Hello, welcome back to this presentation of Table Rock Sports presented by John L. Scott. Quite the game so far today. 34-14 in favor of the South Medford Panthers. We have with us Fred, and how do you pronounce your last name?
Last name's Kinsella.
Kinsella. Perfect. Fred Kinsella, the District AD for Medford School District. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Hey, we wanted to ask you a couple questions. First off, as a former official myself, the OSAA has kind of put out the APV because there is a serious ref shortage, not just in the Rogue Valley, in the state of Oregon in general. What do you have to say to parents who might be interested in officiating, or what do you have to say to parents or coaches who might be watching the game and might be getting on those officials that are really kind of being run ragged right now because there are not very many officials?
Well, it's a great question, and first off, certainly I would ask you to reach out, any parents and spectators that are interested in officiating, reach out to the Regional Officials Association and get out there and apply. We need more officials. We do have not just a local shortage, as you were saying, a statewide shortage. And so contact the regional commissioner. And I know that a couple, Channel 5 is working on a story, as was Channel 12. It is a significant problem for us. And also, you'll see that we have signs posted, and something that we're really working on as part of the Southern Oregon Sports Commission is the Know Your Role campaign, and that is really understanding that you can be a coach, you can be a spectator, right? You can be an official, or you can be an athlete, but you can only be one, and you know your role. Officiating is a tough gig, and so we want to respect the officials out there. We want to see that body of officials grow.
To speak to your point, Fred, I have friends who coach in the district, coach at Hedrick, coach at McLaughlin, and there were games canceled last year because there were not enough officials. And honestly, I can't blame people for not wanting to officiate. Sometimes these officials get ragged on, and they're not making very much money. So, like you were saying, it's really important to know your role. The game's for the kids. We're just the parents. We live vicariously through our children sometimes. But it's really for the kids to have fun and enjoy themselves.
It is. It's all about the kids. And sometimes I'm competitive. A lot of us are competitive, and we have that winning attitude about us. But the bottom line is kids are out there competing, having fun, and we need to remember the big picture.
Awesome. Kevin, what is your overall view of sports in the district currently after coming back from basically 2 years, no spectators, limited spectators, limited publicity? What's your feel? What feel do you get for sports in general in the district?
Well, we have lots of kids participating in athletics at both the middle school and high school in the Medford School District, which is great to see. We have added some additional soccer teams at both high schools, and additional soccer teams. So we're excited. We have kids wanting to participate in sports after the pandemic. It's really, really nice to see.
Awesome. Yes, we need more. We got to get those kids out there, get them playing, get them socialized, get them used to just being in public again.
And I wanted to say our numbers are up across the board, and we have a huge cheer team, for example, at South Medford High School. Again, both teams added a soccer team. We just are seeing lots of kids come out for sports. We're really excited. We're really excited to be open back up.
Fantastic. It's great to see. It's great to be out here in Spiegelberg again. But one thing I'm noticing, we've got some empty seats here, Fred, and what can we do? What do you think we can do to get people to come to these games? Because I remember coming to games 10 years ago, and this place was packed. It was popping. It was the place to be on a Friday night. We want to get there again. What do we got going to maybe lead us in that direction?
Well, certainly what we are trying to do is we're working with all Medford School District employees are getting in free to all of our home games. And that, of course, excludes the OSAA playoffs. But any home game in the Medford School District, all Medford School District staff can show up free of charge. We want our community back here. We have started what we're calling the Golden Ticket, and we are inviting all of our senior citizens to age 65 and over. You can come to any home contest in the Medford School District free of charge, any sport. Would love to have you. So those are some of the things we're doing. We're keeping our ticket prices down, recognizing that gas prices are up, so we want to keep the ticket prices down.
Awesome. Kevin, I got one last question for you. I'm a diehard Golden State Warriors fan. I see your Blazer lanyard. Give me a prediction for the Blazers. What do you think the record's going to be for the Blazers?
I like the changes they've made in the offseason. We need a little bit more on the front court to help us out, but they're going to be, I'm going to say, a 6th seed. I'm going over a 6th seed. They're gonna surprise some people. Lillard's back and rested. He's gonna be on fire.
I apologize. I called you Kevin there. I've been talking to my partner Kevin
That's
too much.
Right.
It's muscle memory at this point.
That's all good.
Yeah, and you got my guy Gary Payton playing for you now. So
I'm very excited.
Maybe he'll bring some of that championship pedigree to Portland.
The defensive end has been bolstered, so we're excited.
Awesome.
Yep.
Fred, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it, and
awesome.
Appreciate everything you do to support Medford sports.
Our pleasure. We'll be back here at Table Rock Sports for the kickoff. Thank you for joining us on today's broadcast. Here's a word from our sponsors.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie. Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind, or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore? So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle and stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Pit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
New phone?
Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free. Only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium and this presentation of Table Rock Sports. Presented to you by John L. Scott Realty. South Medford Panthers in control of this one. 34-14. About to start the second half. McNary will receive. Before we get underway, I would like to say that today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and de Villeneuve attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon. The Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. Also, fans, it's time to get back in the game. As I was speaking with Fred about earlier, and Kevin, we've talked about it many times on our broadcast, there's a critical need in all sports right now for officials. Go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. We hope to see you back on the court soon. Cannot stress it enough, as I had said with Fred when he was here in the booth, I have friends who coach in Medford. I have friends who coach in Grants Pass. I have friends that coach in different parts of the state of Oregon, state of California. It's a nationwide problem right now. There is a massive reffing shortage. And at some point, something's going to have to be done because games will be canceled if it is not remedied soon. And I want to blow the horn on this right now. Parents, get out there, get involved. And I know it's hard. You got to leave the refs alone. There's not many of them, and we don't want to run any more out because it's going to cost the kids in the long run, and that's what we don't want.
I think it's very well said.
There's my diatribe for the night.
Well, and sadly, a needed one. You know, the headline article on the OSAA website this week was in regards to poor behavior on the part of parents and others at athletic events around the state. And it just sort of highlights this idea of civility in the games that we watch and participate in. And it is not a surprise to me that we are seeing a ref shortage, umpire shortage around the state and around the country. Just too much, I think, negativity on the part of too many folks and making it very, very hard for people to stand up and tackle that job.
It is, and it's a tough job. There's a lot going on, especially in games like football, basketball. I mean, there's 22 players on the field. There's a lot of action going on. Refs are going to miss calls. It's just going to happen. Phillips back to kick. He's going to boot it down to number 14. We got a little handoff to Rupert. And he's got some space out to the 30. He's going to stumble down to the 34-yard line. And that's where McNary will take over. McNary, outside of the 65-yard touchdown pass from Alt to Balos. Not much going offensively. First series for the Panthers. There was a tip ball off a screen pass, and McNary was able to intercept that and get the ball at the 25-yard line. And from there, they were able to punch it in for the first score of the game. One other touchdown in the second quarter, but not much else going for McNary. We got motion out right. Allen sweeping out wide, handed to Rupert, and he's going to be cut down at the line of scrimmage.
It looks like he may have been injured on the play.
He's up. Looks like he took a shot to the stomach area. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him. South has been dominating the line.
Flexing that right hand. He may have injured his right hand.
Yeah, might have taken a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's squeezing
gone off
his
to
fingers.
The sideline, and he's
Medford. The Panthers have dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball tonight. Allen with the ball, got a little room out to the right. He's going to push the ball up to the 37-yard line of McNary. Going to have a 3rd and 8 coming up for the Celtics. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Once again, shotgun formation. I don't think I've seen the Celtics under center tonight. Got a man crossing. He's going to hit number 11. Did he get the first down? He did. Gain of about 12 out to the Panther 49-yard line. First down for the Celtics. Roberto back into the action after suffering a little injury to his hand. It seems all right now.
That was a nice throw. Found the receiver in the soft area of the zone.
Beautiful route. Nice slant run by the receiver. Allen in motion. Another slant route, this time to Dyer. He's going to connect for a gain of 7 on the play. We have 2nd and 3 coming up for McNary. Ooh, they're going to give him the spot out to the 40. What do we call that? 2nd and 1 now. McNary showing some spunk here to start the half. Coming out with 3 straight run plays, now 2 straight pass plays, and connecting on these little slant routes underneath. We've seen something with the linebacking core and their coverage in the back end. Here's Alt. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers white, 2 wide receivers left. He's going to throw out to the flat. Overthrows Roberto. 3rd and 1 now for the Panthers. Here's Alt. Shotgun formation. Twin backs behind. Split wide outs left. Panthers show blitz. Now they drop back into coverage. Here's the snap. Rupert's going to tumble forward, get about 6 and a first down, all the way out to the 34 of the Panthers. McNary moving the football.
Yeah, they look like a new team. Little halftime break did them some good, I think.
Down 3 scores. Showing a little life here.
Well, you know, last week against Del Norte, Panthers showed some pretty good red zone D.
That they did. Alt out wide. He's got a wide out in the flat. That's Rupert. He's going to cut all the way. Excuse me, that is Rupert. He's going to take the ball down to the 23-yard line. Looks like we got about we got a 1st and 10. He was able to get the first down. McNary moving the ball, marching right down the field. Ball spotted at the 23. Panthers sitting back in coverage, not bringing any pressure. Let's see if maybe there's a switch up on the defensive side of the ball. Maybe make the quarterback uncomfortable back there in the pocket. They show blitz. They bring blitz. Gets it out quick. Nice move out to the right side. He's going to get about a 6-yard gain on that one. We're going to have 2nd and 4 coming up as the Panthers trying to find a way to slow down this run-pass option. It's like 2nd and 1 coming up. Gain of 9 on that play. Ball spotted at the 14 of the Panthers. Once again, wide receiver split out wide. Here's Alt with the snap. This time he hands off to Allen. Allen's got a little room out to the right. He cuts back in. He's going to dive. He's in for the touchdown. The Celtics score on their opening drive of the half. Run pass option. Allen takes the handoff. Sweeps out wide, cuts back in, dives for the touchdown. 2-score game. Beautifully designed run there for the Celtics. And now they will kick the field goal or attempt the extra point. 2 for 2 on extra points for Dyer. And just like that, McNary showing signs of life. There is no giving up in this squad. We'll be back after a quick commercial break. Stick with us here at Table Rock Sports.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Sorry.
Yep.
Welcome back to Table Rock Sports. McNary comes out firing in their first possession after half. 7-play, 65-yard drive results in a touchdown. And just like that, it's a 2-score ball game. 34-21 Panthers. McNary to kick off. Dyer back to boot this thing. We've got Josh Phillips waiting to receive. Here's the kick. Fielded by Phillips. Takes it up the middle. He's got a hole out to the right side. He's going to cut back to the left. He's got space. One man to beat. He is out of bounds. Dyer saved a touchdown diving play. Dyer's going to make it all the way to the 40-yard line, a 50-yard return. And with that, South Medford's going to take over on the McNary 40. Great return. That's his second great return tonight. Obviously, the first one called back on the clipping penalty. But this one, 50 yards out to the 40. He had one man to beat, and Dyer just laid out for it, saved the touchdown for McNary. Here's Deacon under center. He hands off to Scheid. Scheid's got some space up to the right side. He's going to tumble all the way down to the 35. 15-yard gain for number 22. Ryder Scheid.
Is he hurt?
Tanner Scheid, sorry. And he's looking like he...
Getting up slow.
He's having a hard time getting up. Ooh. Terrific run there for Tanner Scheid. Went through the A gap, found a hole. This offensive line has just opened up wide lanes for these running backs all night long. Scheid will exit. On will come number 14, Ty Henry. Number 26, Will Greenwood, will take Scheid's place in the backfield. Three wide receivers out wide. Safety help over top for Andrew Walker. Here's the snap. Deacon. Deacon goes up the gut for a gain of 4. Make that 3 up to the 32-yard line of the Celtics. 7:25 remaining in the third quarter. Panthers 34-21. Deacon Edgar takes the snap, looks for Walker, and he's going to underthrow him, skip that ball, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Once again, I got to believe it's going to be 4 down territory here. The kicking game is non-existent for the Panthers. Therefore, you got 2 plays to make 7 yards. Panthers are certainly capable. They're 5 for 6 today on 3rd downs. Deacon Edgar re-enters the huddle. Ty Hunter single covered. Edgar rolls out. He throws. He's going to overthrow that one. Targeting Andrew Walker on that play. Just threw it a touch too high.
Pretty good coverage on the play. The part of the
McNary had
McNary
it pretty
D.
well read out. Yeah.
Now it was a receiver all the way down in the corner of the end zone, and he was open. It's number 5 for the Panthers.
Josh Phillips.
But I think by the time he broke free, the ball was already in the air.
Yeah, the McNary blitzed on that play, and Edgar had to get it out quick. And he took a shot at the end of the play as well. Here's Edgar, drop it back, 4th and 7. He's got a man, Ty Henry, touchdown.
Wide open.
Wow.
A great play.
Inside slant. Caught for the touchdown, Ty Henry. Panthers.
Come right back.
Come right back. Put 6 on the board. Once again, the speed of the Panthers on display. Picking apart the zone coverage of the McNary Celtics. Looks like the Panthers are going to go for 2 here. Can't imagine why.
Another one. Perfect.
Beautiful. Once again, Andrew Walker, his second 2-point conversion of the day. Panthers go up by 3 scores once again on our John L. Scott scoreboard. 42-21, Panthers in control. Anytime McNary has made any kind of move in this ballgame, the Panthers have responded.
Yeah, they've been able to come right back. And that was another case of just, crossing route deep in the end zone, wide open. Was that 3? 3 2-point plays like that?
That's their third 2-point conversion of the night. 3 for 3, I do believe. It's their 5th. I'm sorry, it's their third 2-point conversion of the night. They punted on the other 2, or not punted, kicked a field goal, attempted a field goal. Here's Phillips to kick. And this one's going to roll out of bounds, so McNary will take control at the 35-yard line. Great sponsors keep the games coming for you, including Conger Morris Funeral Directors with a full range of planning and hometown heartfelt help through a difficult process. And by Travel Medford and Sport Ground, where the West Coast comes to play. Cornhole players, get ready for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's 2022 Cornhole Classic, October 8th through 9th at the Expos Olds Root Arena. A $6,000 purse is up for grabs with entry fees just $100 per team and 12 games guaranteed. Go to travelmedford.org to get in the game. Once again, all under center. Got Balos out wide. Quick little screen shovel to Allen. Allen cuts back left. He's going to be met and swarmed by a host of Panthers, and they're going to push him out of bounds at the 39-yard line of the McNary Celtics. Allen fighting hard to find some daylight there, but the Panthers swarming to send him out of bounds. .6:49 remaining in the third quarter. Ball with the snap. Hands to Roberto. Roberto cuts back, but he's going to be swallowed up. 45. Gio Livingston with the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 5, excuse me, coming up for the Celtics. Celtics moved the ball efficiently in the last drive. 3rd and medium here. They were successful in their last drive with the under routes. See what they can do here. Roberto in motion. They hit that under route, but threw it behind his receiver. He couldn't bring it in. And then number 42, Dylan Espinoza, levels the hammer to make sure no completion would be made. With that, McNary's bringing on their punting unit. Phillips goes back to receive for the Panthers. Kickoffs and punts have been interesting today. We've had a lot of flags. We had an altercation. We've had more flags.
Yeah, the clean game that both coaches had hoped for did not materialize. However, this second half is a little less penalty laden.
6 minutes in, and we don't have any penalties yet in this half. Dyer to punt.
Other than the out of bounds kick.
Phillips is going to let it drop, and it's going to take a terrible bounce for the Celtics, and it will be fielded at the 30 by the Celtics. The Panthers will take over on their own 30-yard line. Theme of the game for the Panther offense: great blocking up front. Really only 2 pressures all game on Deacon Edgar, and the receivers of the Panthers are just tearing up this McNary secondary. The speed is on display tonight. Andrew Walker, number 9, at the bottom of your screen. Single covered. Safety help over top. Here's Scheid up the gut. He's going to rumble, stumble, bumble for a 12-yard gain and the first down. Ryder Scheid, real consistent with his runs today. Averaging about 5 yards a carry. Here's Scheid again. About 5 yards again. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Panthers. Brings the ball all the way out to the 45. Gain of 5 on the play.
That offensive line getting a good push, opening decent holes.
Not only are they establishing great running lanes, but then they're getting into the second level and blocking at the second level. There's Deacon. Throws. Josh Phillips gets it, but they're going to say his knee was down at the 50. So once again, a ball just thrown a little bit off target by Deacon. If he had thrown that at just a touch higher, Phillips was gone. There was nobody in the backfield to catch him.
Yeah, the safety was up. He was gone.
Mm-hmm. Well, the cornerback gambled, and he missed the ball, and he had no help behind. So once again, a little more accurate ball would have led to a touchdown. Here's Scheid again, another big hole, but brought down from behind. He's going to get about 3 on that play. Brings the ball out to the McNary 48-yard line. Enough for the first down, so the Panthers will move the chains. 1st and 10. Once again, the Panthers moving into McNary territory. Bottom of your screen, we have Andrew Walker. There's Deacon. Bringing the ball out to the McNary 47-yard line.
Yeah, they fooled me. I bid on the handoff.
Once again, that sky sweep.
Yep.
Does wonders.
I bid on it.
9-yard gain. They're going to give them, no, yeah, sorry. Give them a first down on that one. Thought it was a yard short to gain, but they're going to spot that ball at the 37-yard line. There's Deacon. Shotgun formation again. Will Greenwood in the running back slot. Back to throw. He's going to hold it, tuck it, run. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, it looks like he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Good coverage. Good coverage and good pressure. He didn't have anybody to throw to, and they were on him pretty fast.
He's looking for the pass. Nothing seemed to develop, or didn't develop quickly enough. Though he had time. I wonder if he might have just stayed in the pocket a minute longer. Something might have developed with the speed of his receivers. If he can buy a little time, they're going to get open. They've got open all night long. Yeah, this looks like this is going to be a false start on the offense. I can tell. Mr. Singler next to us is not happy. False start on the offense. We're going to go back 5 yards. Well, what was second and manageable is now turned into 2nd and 16 for the Panthers. They're in front by 3 touchdowns, 42-21. 6 touchdowns scored for the Panthers on the game. Here's Deacon. Rolls out right again. He's got a couple receivers. He's got Ty Henry, and he makes the catch down at the 13-yard line. Ty Henry again. An outstanding grab. That's going to move the chains. A first down for the Panthers. And once again, they're within striking distance.
Great concentration.
Well, he was closely covered there. He
really was.
He didn't break free, and he had to make a contested catch. He held on to it, kept his feet in bounds. 1st and 10 Panthers at the 13-yard line. Deacon hands off to Scheid. Scheid's going to be wrapped up. Breaks 1 tackle, stumbles forward, gain of 2 on the play. It's 2nd and 8 coming up for the Panthers. Panthers very successful in the red zone today.
Great displays of gamesmanship on the part of the Celtics, repeatedly checking on the players, the Panther players, make sure they're all right, helping them up. Kind of good to see.
Josh Phillips, Ty Henry out wide. Andrew Walker by himself out left. Deacon going to keep it. He's not going to have much going. Rumbles down. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard further. Once again, we're down in that corner where it's almost impossible to see anything from our angle. They're going to give him 1 on that play. Actually gave him 5 on that play. So we're going to have 3rd and 3. Let me lean over, see if I can see where the ball was spotted. There we go. 3rd and 3 at the 7-yard line. Deacon hands to Scheid. Scheid up the gut. He's going to rumble. He keeps going. They're pushing. And he's going to be brought back down. He's got enough for the first down. We're going to have 1st and goal. We're going to have first and goal at the 2-yard line. We got an official's timeout. Looks like we have an injury. Players being helped off the floor. Manawai in the game for the Panthers, which means some power running. Or maybe some deception. Who knows? But the last 2 times they brought Manawai in, he has been the lead anchor, the lead blocker in a couple of run plays. That's the end of the third quarter. We've got 12 more minutes of action. The South Medford Panthers have a commanding 42-21 lead over the McNary Celtics. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors. Stick with us.
New phone?
Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium here in Medford, Oregon. Panthers threatening. They're on the McNary 2-yard line. Manawani at the fullback position, shied behind him. Walker split out wide. Here's the handoff to Manawai. He's going to power forward. Not quite going to get there. He's going to get to the 1-yard line. We're going to have second and goal from the 1. Manawai pushing about 240 pounds. That's a load to tackle. He moves really well as well. Deacon under center. This time hands to Manawai, and he's going to stumble into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Panthers, 7th touchdown of the game. This time, they hand to the big fullback, Manawai, and he delivers. Manawai only a junior as well, so they're going to get another year of his stellar contribution. Looks to me like the Panthers are going to go for it. 2-point conversion try. 3 for 3 so far tonight on their 2-point conversion attempts. 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. Here's the set. Throws to the back of the end zone. Some miscommunication there. I think he thought Scheid was going to run a little fade route, and Scheid ran a little post route. So first unsuccessful attempt for a 2-point conversion for the Panthers. But they still take a 4-touchdown lead, now going up 48-21. Total domination on both ends of the football tonight by the South Medford Panthers. McNary has scored 21 points. They had a stellar drive to open this half. In the first half, they scored from 28 yards out after the interception. And then a 65-yard touchdown pass from Alt to Balos. Other than that, not much going for McNary. South Medford, on the other hand, every possession, they're moving the ball at will. Only 1 punt tonight for the Panthers. All other drives have resulted in a touchdown. Here's Phillips to kick. He kicks a little liner on the ground. It's going to be fielded at the 15. Runner number 14 brought down. Tackled at the 26-yard line of the Celtics. Kevin, you smell that barbecue?
Smells pretty good.
I smell that barbecue. I believe that's coming from the Snack Shack here. So if you guys are watching on TableRockSports.net, grab your phone, come on down here. Let's fill this stadium up. Watch the broadcast, watch the game. Did you ever do that growing up? You go to a baseball game, you'd listen to the radio while you were watching the game live in the stands. I used to love doing that.
I thought for sure you were going to ask people to bring us barbecue.
You do that too. That ball thrown behind the receiver.
I would not complain.
I'm sure people would really love listening to me chomp on some barbecue.
Well, apparently they're already tired of hearing me breathe.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that.
If people had any idea how many stairs are here.
I'm still breathing hard from climbing into the booth here.
Alt in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers wide right. Hands off to number 6, Allen. He's going to power forward to the 36-yard line. We have a 3rd and short here. And they're going to mark this ball at the 36-yard line. So we've got a 3rd and 1 coming up for the Celtics.
Yeah, they came into the third quarter with some energy, some pep, and since then it's been all Panthers.
Panthers dominating line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball tonight. And that's going to be enough for a first down and a little bit more. Gain of 7. Out to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Celtics. It looks like Allen's comes out limping. Allen's had a rough go of it. First quarter, he hurt his arm. Looked like he caught a helmet to the elbow and then right now come out limping. Here's Alt. Shotgun formation. He's going to hand off to number 41, Cameron Ferrando. And he's going to just get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. McNary, once again, 2nd and 10. Here comes Dyer on the sweep. He's going to stumble forward for a gain of 5 up to the 47-yard line. 3rd down coming up for the Celtics. Eight minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Curious if the Celtics will take a shot here. I mean, you're down 4 touchdowns. Might as well try. Or do you try to keep everybody healthy and go into the next game? Here's Alt. Balos in motion. Here's the snap. Quick slant. And he's not going to get the first down. He's going to be down at the Panther 49-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. We're going to have a 4th and 2 for the Celtics. And they're going to go for it. As they should. Down 4 touchdowns. South ranked 8th in the state. Can't imagine they'd move up in the rankings after a victory here tonight, but a top 10 ranking is good for South, considering having a couple down years in the past 4 or 5 seasons. 4th and 2 here. All takes the snap. Can he get it? Cleanly, he's sacked in the backfield. Number 42, Dylan Espinosa comes in with the hammer.
Not sure that wasn't number 45.
Was it 45?
I think so.
My apologies. That was Gio Livingston coming in with the hit. Blitz all the way. He came in free. Nobody picked him up. And he leveled Jackson Alt in the backfield. Turnover on downs. Panthers have control at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff. Handoff to number 2, Tanner Scheid. Tanner Scheid, sophomore. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like, but no, they're going to give him a few yards. Was there a flag on that play?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see a flag either. I was trying to read the numbers.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like there was some sort of penalty because we got a 1st and 5 on the 40-yard line for the Panthers. Here's the snap. This time he hands off to Scheid again. He's going to be met in the backfield for a loss. They'll give him forward progress to the Panther 42. Loss of 2 on the play. We'll have 2nd and 7 coming up. Looks like the Panthers might just be content to run this thing out. Up 4 touchdowns.
Maybe trying to give some of their less experienced players a little playing time.
Yep. Looks like we got some new bodies on the O-line as well.
Yeah, you notice that the Celtics managed to get into the backfield.
New quarterback in as well. Number 12. He's going to rumble and stumble for a 1st down. Colby Schwartz in at quarterback. Keeps it. Takes it up the left side for a 1st down. Schwartz in at quarterback. Number 2, Tanner Scheid takes the handoff. He's going to be met. Dances a little bit.
In the backfield by 3 defensive players.
So 2nd string O-line in, and, well, it kind of shows that the 2nd string O-line.
Not much you can do as a running back when the instant the ball is handed to you, you got 3 players in your face.
Clock continues to run. That's what South's trying to do, just run this game out. 2nd and 13 now for the Panthers. Panthers are going to move to 3-0 on the season and 2-0 in conference play. 1-0. This time out to Scheid in the flat. He's going to take the ball all the way to the 20-yard line.
It's a nice play. Give him a little running room, see what he can do with it.
Gain of 16 on the play. Schwartz back again. This time hands to Scheid again. Little room up the right. Nice cutback.
Nice little move.
Gain of 5 out to the 15-yard line. We'll have 2nd and 5 coming up for the Panthers. Officials timeout here. We have an injury. Number 77. Roman Sheripanov. Looks like he's a little banged up on the play, but he's up and walking, heading towards the sidelines. South in complete control this half. And this game, really. McNary capitalizing on an interception after the first drive of the game by the Panthers. But outside of that, just one touchdown. Scheid's going to be met in the backfield, but he'll drag his defender to the 14-yard line for our gain of 1. We're going to have 3rd and 4 coming up for the Panthers. The Panthers' offensive line tonight looked incredible. They created massive lanes for the running back. Scheid, who averaged nearly 5 yards a carry tonight. And they provided plenty of time for Deacon in the backfield to throw 5 touchdown passes. Scheid rumbles forward. It's going to be 4th and 1. Panthers are going to go for it. No surprise here with the kicking game. Panthers were 0 for 3 tonight in field goal attempts. All were extra points, but were unable to convert on any of them. So they've been going for it on 4th down. They're going to hand it. Oh, it's going to be a keeper by Schwartz. He's going to break free. Is he going to make it? They're going to call it a touchdown. Schwartz stumbles forward on the keeper into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. The domination continues. The 8th touchdown of the night for the Panthers. An offensive explosion for the Panthers. And they're going to attempt a field goal here. Practice makes perfect, Kevin.
If at first you don't succeed.
Yes. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is good. 1 for 4 now. That'll be a nice confidence booster. Panthers add another touchdown, 55-21. 2 minutes left in the quarter. We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. South Medford tacks another 7 points on the board, expanding their lead to 55-21. South to kick off. 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Domination by the Panthers tonight. Here's the kick. Little squib kick. It's going to be fielded. Not cleanly. Picked up by number 24, Manny de Dios. And he's just going to get about a 2-yard gain on that return after the squib kick. McNary takes over on their own 24-yard line. Panthers, like I said earlier, will move to 3-0. This is their first Southwest Conference League game. So they will go to 1-0 in conference play. Week 1, Panthers demolished Beaverton 41-0. Last week, Panthers won 21-7, but it was a hard-fought victory that they really only pulled out in the last 3 minutes of the game. Here's the handoff to Del Dios, and he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Minute 45 left. Panthers with their second unit defense in. Great all-around effort by the Panthers tonight, defensively and offensively. Really only a couple of mistakes. Once again, Del Dios met in the backfield. This time brought down by number 53, Grady McQuillan, a sophomore. One minute remaining. McNary will fall to 0-3, 0-1 in league play. There's a sweep. Number 3, Caden Ackerman takes out to the right side. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll have 4th and 10 coming up. It looks like the clock will more than likely run out before the McNary is able to get a play off. And with that, South Medford winning their 3rd consecutive game, winning their 2nd consecutive home game, maybe sending message to the state, hey, don't sleep on us. The Panthers are here. With that, we're going to send you to a quick commercial break with our sponsors. We'll be back with the pregame or the postgame show. South Medford takes the victory, 55-21 over the McNary Celtics. We'll be back.
New phone?
Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Know Your Role post-game show. Well, this was not a close game. St. Mary's. Oh my goodness.
It's been a long week and a long night.
It's been a long day. Well, let me tell you, South Medford dominated this ball game after the second drive. First drive did not go well for the Panthers. Fourth play of the drive, they throw a pick off of a little screen pass, and it did not go well. McNary actually, right off the bat, they assumed control of that possession of that drive at the 28-yard line, and they took it down in 4 plays for a score. And, you know, sometimes those momentum-changing plays will do that. But after that, it was pretty much all South Medford. They controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. They opened up massive running lanes for their running backs, and the wide receivers, all wide receivers for the Panthers were really the standouts because the defensive backs for McNary just could not keep them in front.
Kind of a 1-2 punch on that. Yeah, they had the speed. Panthers had the speed at wide receiver, and they also had some excellent route running abilities, and as a result, the Celtics just couldn't keep up. There's just no way they could keep pace. They did have their own highlight reel play, however, 65-yard pass.
Yeah, hit that zone coverage for the Panthers, and Alt found the soft spot in the coverage as well as Balos, and a missed tackle, and Balos was gone. That was really the one big hitting play for the for the Celtics, I should say, and then, of course, their opening drive was a very successful one. They found some success with the underneath slant routes, and they were able to march down the field and score a touchdown. But after that, the Panthers closed the door, and really standout performers again today. Deacon Edgar, 4 touchdown passes on the night. And Andrew Walker, once again, his speed showing up in a major way tonight.
Yeah, you know, the Celtics did manage to come into the second half and put together a pretty good drive. They got the kickoff and marched down the field pretty easily and managed to score their 3rd touchdown of the night. But again, as you said, I think the rest of the game was basically all Panthers. Control on both sides of the ball. They're big offensive line, all seniors, all playing together for the last couple of years, really dominated throughout the bulk. And by the end of the game, Coach Singler actually had a chance to play some of his second-string players and give them some experience on the field.
Yeah, and they scored a touchdown. He brought in the second unit.
They did.
Schwartz had a keeper for a touchdown at the end there. The little Scheid, Tanner Scheid, he came in and did a great job at running back, kind of taking over for his brother in that role.
Caught a pass out in the flat.
Caught a pass, had a nice little 16-yard gain.
Yep.
The O-line, the second unit O-line, they found their rhythm as well, and they were able to push the ball down for a touchdown. 55 points for the Panthers. We've seen it on the defensive end. We haven't really seen an offensive explosion like this. Again, I guess they scored 41 points against Beaverton, but offense was hard to come by against Del Norte, and tonight they got whatever they wanted. So probably got to feel pretty confident if you are South heading into a big matchup next week against South Salem.
Yeah, it's going to be a tougher contest for them, I think. After last week's game against Del Norte, they did manage to move up in the rankings from 10th to 8th in the statewide polls. But I don't think this game is going to move them up any higher. We'll have to see what comes in the next couple of games.
Well, they're going up to face South Salem next week, and South Salem, depending on what poll you look at, are ranked number 1 in the state. So, going to be a tough matchup up there against South Salem next weekend. McNary, they fall to 3-0, and it's kind of a rebuilding year for McNary. They have traditionally been a power in this conference, perennial playoff team, but a little bit of a rebuild mode for McNary. They'll find their stride. They'll get it going. I'm sure they will. They play hard.
Well-coached team, and last year this same team beat the Panthers and made it look pretty easy. So I think you're right. It'll just take them a little while to get back into the rhythm of it, and they'll be right back in the mix.
Well, this conference is 6A. This Special District 1 conference is shaping up to be just a powerhouse conference. Number 1 ranked team in the state. Depending on what poll you look at, coaches' poll is a little different than the OSAA poll. But right there at the top, Sheldon, number 1 ranked team in the state. Right after that, South Salem in the OSAA ranking is ranked number 3. And then right beneath them, South Medford ranked 8. But don't be sleeping on Grants Pass now. They're 2-0. They're ranked 17, and we're going to see them this year, second to last game. It's a tough conference, and Medford really setting themselves up to make some noise. Forgive me, they're playing Grants Pass in Grants Pass, third to last game of the year. Great way to start the year for South.
3-0.
We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank Medford High School Athletic Director Fred. Forgive me for his last name. I cannot pronounce his last name to save my life. But he was awesome coming in and talking to us. Get out here, see a game, people. We need these stadiums filled.
And volunteer.
Volunteer to ref as well.
Help out your community, yeah. I know it's a tough gig, but we need you.
We'd like to thank South Medford High School for hosting Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net in today's broadcast. Special thanks to the head coaches of tonight's contest, Connor Astley of the McNary Celtics and Bill Singler of the Medford Panthers. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford High School Panthers 55, the McNary Celtics 21. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Kevin Lawless, I'm Isaac McQueen, saying thanks for watching and good night from South Medford High School, Spiegelberg Stadium in Medford, Oregon. Good night. See you soon.